Can anyone smell gas? Don't panic, it's not your hob. Today we're going over the identification of common gases for your GCSE chemistry exam. These are really important tests. They often come up in your exam as like a cheeky little 1 marker at the end of a longer question. So they're really important to know. Don't forget them. It could be the difference between one grade boundary and the next. So let's start going over these. So first we're going to start with hydrogen, which to be honest is my favorite test. It's the most fun. And basically you get a lit splint and you put it at the end of a test tube containing an unknown gas. And if the gas is hydrogen, we get a cute little squeaky pop sound, okay? And we generate that noise because hydrogen burns super quickly in the presence of oxygen to give H2O. So it's like a little squeaky like pop. I can't really do the sound, but you can imagine it. It's great. So what is that test for hydrogen? We take a lit splint, we put it at the mouth of a test tube, and we get a cute little squeaky pop, okay? And that's how we identify hydrogen. Next, we're going on to test for oxygen. So how do we test for oxygen? This time we take a glowing splint. No, that's not a splint with highlighter on it. It's a splint that has just been put out. So it's been extinguished, but it's still glowing a little bit red, okay? And we take that splint and we put it into the test tube. And if oxygen is present, that splint is going to relight, okay? So when we test for oxygen, we have a glowing splint. When we test for hydrogen, we need a lit splint, okay? So that's a really important difference. So hydrogen is lit, oxygen is glowing, okay? Some nice keywords in this episode, right? So the third gas we're going to talk about is carbon dioxide, okay? And for this, we're not talking about splints no more. We're talking about lime water, okay? Delicious, right? Don't drink it. It's not good for you. Basically, what we do is we bubble carbon dioxide through an aqueous solution of calcium hydroxide. And that's what we call lime water. So lime water is an aqueous solution of calcium hydroxide. And basically, that carbon dioxide is going to change that solution from clear to cloudy, okay? So bubbling carbon dioxide through lime water changes it from colorless to cloudy, okay? Really important that you describe that solution as clear and colorless beforehand, okay? So what was that test for oxygen? We relight a glowing splint when it's placed in the mouth of a test tube, okay? And what's the test for carbon dioxide? We bubble it through lime water, and that lime water goes cloudy. And what is lime water made out of? It's an aqueous solution of calcium hydroxide, okay? So I've got a test tube, I'm testing for some gas, I've got a glowing splint. What am I testing for? I am testing for oxygen, okay? So that was a really quick review to identify some common gases. There's going to be a part 2 to this episode. I know you're excited, so make sure you check that out. Other than that, good luck with all your chemistry revision, and I'll catch you on the next episode.